think they were just glad we were competing against each other, just ready to play some. I'm going to say that I mean, if we start tomorrow, I'll put a lineup on the field. We're probably going to mix and match a little bit. We're going to throw righty at us game one, who's, you know, great numbers from last year, player of the year. I think he was pitcher of the year in the league. And then game two, they're going left, so I'll put a couple right-handed hitters in there in the second game. And, you know, game three, we're just going to see how the first two went and probably go from there. But, you know, I'm going to do the best I can to get as many guys in line up. Like I said earlier, last week, throughout the weekend, but obviously we just want to win the game. Try to get better and move on out to the West Coast and see how we can handle it out there.
You guys have any contingency plans this weekend with the weather? I know Saturday looks like some rain. You guys talk about that?
Yeah, not a big deal. I mean, the rain's rain. We played in rain 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just another thing. It doesn't matter. You know, Friday, it looks like it's going to be cold, but our plan is to try to play the game. As far as, you know, starting at 3, I mean, if it looks like we have a better opportunity to get it in because of rain moving in later in the afternoon, we might try to move it up an hour. But we're going to do all we can to play on schedule all 3 games. Well, he's done a great job with their program. You know, when you look at it, it's you know, it's an outstanding school. Obviously, academically, it's tough to get in there. And, Scott did a good job here, and he's got a lot of Arkansas ties. Played them before. They're always competitive, and you know, I think they feel like that they've had a rough winter. I guess to try to say they haven't been outside as much as they were hoping before they get here. And you know, I don't know a whole lot about them. Just what we've seen, you know, through a little bit of video and what you try to read into some statistics. So yeah, I'll be able to tell you more about their club when they leave.
First Thursday, so you're going to open it?
Yeah, looks like I think you might see Gates at third, Lee at first, and you'll probably get McFarland a shot over there against that left-hander. I guess that's probably the way I'd go if we started right now.
What about the luxury of having the flexibility that you can probably have several different guys, 3, 4, 5, a couple of different leadoff options, and 8, 9 hole too? Yeah, you know, we wrote up 3 lineups today and moving guys around, trying to figure out how to handle this righty on Friday, and you know, back some of our lefties up with another lefty, and you know, the thing is, the right-handers in our lineup are experienced. When you look at, we got Shaddy and Bonfield and Cook, so these guys have been through a little bit, and then a couple, you know, maybe a switch hitter, some left-handers in there. So it's a flexible lineup. It's one that we can mix and match. If somebody's not having a good day or doesn't match up well, you know, we can go with somebody else.
Two of the three starting pitchers for this weekend. How does that change things?
Well, you know, talking about Keaton McKinney, you know, he'll be on a little bit shorter leash because of pitch count. He's coming off an injury that was, you know, maybe a little bit more severe, you know, and then you're dealing with elbows and not just bone spurs that they're removing, like with Campbell. You know, he's 100% ready to go, and obviously Knight's ready to go, but you know, we just keep an eye on him. But McKinney's the one that we just didn't want to put him in the bullpen and have him get up a little bit, pitch, sit back down, get up, sit back down. We wanted him to kind of go through starter routine. Plus, he's thrown pretty good. I think he deserves the pitch, and hopefully he has a great outing on Sunday.
Bonfield is DH or left start out?
Yeah, we'll probably start him as our DH on Friday, and he'll be in and out of the lineup as far as DH and playing left field. But I just feel like Heston Kjerstad had such a tremendous fall, and he's continued to play well this spring that he deserves a chance to start.
You got Blaine taking Hill opening day. How big is it to have him back and to have him to count on week in and week out?
Well, it's always great to have that experience, and you know, again, it's someone who had an opportunity to move on to professional baseball, and he chose to come back. So he really wanted to be here. Pitched awfully well in the fall and early this spring. So it's a good feeling knowing you got a guy out there that's pitched on a lot of Friday nights in our league.
What kind of sense do you get from your younger guys knowing that opening day is, you know, just around the corner?
Pretty much the same as always, you know, year in and year out. You can just kind of see that they've got that look in their face a little bit. They don't know 100% what to expect. They're excited, probably a little nervous, but you know, most of them are just hoping they get a chance to get in the game.
Anybody's not playing because of injuries or anything?
No, not right now. I think pretty much everybody's going to have an opportunity to play. There's nobody that's held out due to injury that, you know, besides Kevin Copson, obviously that was something that happened in the fall. But, you know, we've had some guys that have had the flu and some other issues, but just the typical stuff, a little twisted ankle here or bruise there. We've got some guys banged up. They should be ready to go by Friday.
How excited to see another team across from you guys and not just scrimmaging each other?
Well, you know, you get a chance to, you know, obviously sometimes you find out a little bit about guys when we're playing somebody else. There's some guys that they're just okay when you scrimmage, but play somebody else, they just, there they are. And, you know, that's always a pleasant surprise. But we're ready to play somebody else. I mean, obviously you can tell by the background noise there, these guys are starting to lose their mind a little bit. And they're ready to play somebody else. So we're excited.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
And I bet I could guess who that was.